One to command. Area secure. Targets neutral. You slug, let's call this running? Pick it up! Pick it up! 17 laps to go! Y'all better finish before I die of old age! Ankmet, do you see any rain here? Any snow? No, really? Then get moving!
That's her.
No apocalyptic weather! No excuses!
That's her.
Get your knees up, Cujo! Quit flopping your wrists like that! Those are bones, not dead fish!
That's her. Ah, crap! How did... who let her in? Someone must have snitched on Nazaret. There's gotta be a sting operation going down. Why else would she be here? I can't... God damn it, these people are my family. I can't let this happen again. What do I do? Slow down, Oz. Slow down. Deep breaths. Nazaret would never hire that woman if he knew who she really works for. Okay, sting operation. That means they're looking for proof. She's waiting for someone to slip up and prove the school's a front. Like by coming at her with a weapon. Okay, so I can't brute force this. That's a kill job. What would Al do? Al would, delegate the work to someone better equipped to handle it? She'd warn the staff? Oh, yeah. That's it. I gotta warn the staff.
Oh, Mr. Tajo! Hello! I didn't realize they'd send you my way again.
Hi.
I haven't seen you since I arrived.
That's because I'm not just a gymnastics teacher here. I'm also the headmaster's factotum.
Ooh, really?
Really? And, you can call me Jazzy.
Jazzy it is, then.
Oh, right. Miss Billisht.
Oh, just Loxane is fine.
Well, Loxane, this youngster is Alice Isbisay, one of our top students here at Nazaret Academy. She'll be your assistant for the next few weeks as you settle in. Al, this is Loxane Billisht from the Castana Board of Educational Compliance.
Wonderful to meet you, Alice. Pretty name.
It's... no. Just Al, please.
Oh? Duly noted, Al. That suits you nicely.
Thank you.
Whenever you're ready, Al will escort you to the security front. Folks there will give you the rundown of how things work around here.
Great! 1 sec.
Can't believe you pair of ignorami don't realize that a factotum is just a glorified errand boy.
Sorry. What?
Permission to speak freely, sir?
Granted. Why?
This civilian is the one who can blow the whistle on the Academy's more unorthodox programs. And you, someone deeply entrenched in those programs, are clearly distracted in her presence. I have concerns that this combination of elements could put the school at risk, given the nature of her job as an inspector and the fact that she's somehow not on the headmaster's payroll.
Distracted? Oh, please. Give me a little credit.
Professor, with all due respect, you're too trusting, too hesitant to exert your authority, and too concerned with the feelings of those deemed trustworthy. For instance, you trust me. And if I were to tell Inspector Billish to flat out lie in the next few minutes, you'd play along, just to preserve my reputation. You'd hate to humiliate me by exposing it.
What? That's not true.
Professor, listen! Please! For the sake of the school, for everything it stands for, don't let your guard down.
Oh, sorry for the delay. I'm ready now. Will you be coming with us, Jase?
No, ma'am. Professor Tajo has a few important errands to run. Don't you, Professor?
Yes. I have an appointment with a problem student. Only week 1 and already several absences. Busy, busy, busy. That's me, right?
Oh, certainly. I'm glad to see such diligence. Maybe we can talk later?
Yep, indeedy. See you around, Miss Loxanne.
You can count on that. My goodness, isn't he nice?
Positively giblifying. Shall we get going?
Yes, to business. Where are we headed?
I'll take you through Argua first.
Need to talk to staff member. Must be an officer. Who's on break?
Argua is the town at the northern gate, isn't it?
Correct. That's where our security department HQ is located.
That seems awfully far from everything. Why not have it here in the admin complex?
I think Tajo's headed your way. What's wrong? Actually, it's significantly more efficient to keep them close to the town gate. Most of our high-maintenance security measures are located on the outer wall. And Argua base has the advantage of close proximity to it, which makes the logistics less complicated.
Not Tajo. Who else is there?
I don't know. Busy right now. Talk later.
No, Al, seriously, it's important. But can't say more on phone. It's not secure enough.
Then tell me in person, but later. Sorry, I don't mean to be rude. Let me turn this off.
Not a problem, dear. I understand. You're one of the primary staff aides, right? I'm sure your time is in high demand.
Like you wouldn't believe. Anyway, the tram will take us directly to the town station.
Excellent. Then lead the way, my trusty local guide.
Hey Oz! Minky said some weirdos were throwing food at you earlier? Everything okay?
Nothing. I'm fine.
Alright. Hit me up if you need anything, though.
Can do. Thanks.
Not a problem.
Hey there, Ozzy!
Ah! Don't do that!
Oh, sorry. Could I ask you a question?
Maybe later. I'm kinda busy.
Really? You don't look...
I'm waiting for a professor to start their office hours. Till then, all I can do is sit here and stew.
Well, if I send this professor your way, will you do me a favor?
No, Tajo, Wait. For real?
Yes, indeedy. Who do you need?
Anybody? Oh, someone from the Isle program. Preferably high up the chain, too. Holy cow, Tajo. If you help me out with this, I will do whatever you need.
So, a high-ranking Isle teacher. Is that all?
Yeah?
Well then, your problem is solved. Look no further. The headmaster's right hand, one of the primary educators in the Isle curriculum, is at your service.
That's... Tajo, no, not you.
Aw, why not?
Well, you're,
Too trusting, too hesitant to exert your authority, too concerned with feelings.
Look, don't take this personally, but I've got some really important stuff to tell someone, and you're not exactly...
Hang on. I know what you might be thinking. Stop. Hear me out for a second. Listen, I know you and the other kids think I'm kind of a space cadet. And I get why you think that. Really, I do. But there's more to people than what they show of themselves, you know?
Good God, Chassis. I've seen stronger spines in a jar of jelly. Expiring jelly. Are you gonna roll over every time I say so? Or are you gonna assert yourself?
Keep in mind that the headmaster doesn't hire just anyone who applies. I'm here because I proved I could pull my own weight, just like all the other staff. But more than that, I'm your teacher, Oz. It's my job to be there when you kids need me. So, you say you found something important? Let's hear it.
Okay then. Sure, I'll tell you. But, it's gotta be in private.
Oh, right. Let's find a quiet spot.
Okay, so, you know the new gym teacher? A big lady, looks like she works out 20 times a day.
Oh, thought Sev? Yes, indeedy. She's an old friend of mine.
She's what?
She's just the greatest, isn't she? I personally recommended her for the job a few months back. Her interview even impressed the headmaster himself.
You brought her here?
You could say so. Yep.
Tajo! Are you insane? She's a row diagna! She's probably here on a sting.
A sting operation? Oz, come on. Have a little faith in the vetting process here. Like I said, the headmaster doesn't hire just anyone.
Professor, if that woman finds out a fraction of what goes on at this school...
Oz, listen to me. Everything is fine. The headmaster has it all under control. A lot of people have given years of their lives to make this place a reality, and to keep it safe from people like the Rhoda Agna. You think we'd gamble it all away by getting sloppy with background checks? But no buts. She really is on our side. You'll see. Now, about that favor, you've got away with the ladies, right? I need your advice. See, there's a special someone I've got my eye on.
Oh, you've got to be kidding me.
But her, mother, yes, her mother doesn't want me seeing her.
Okay, well, first of all, there are laws against teachers dating students. So, I can't help you. Legally, I can't. Okay, back to this Thought-Sev woman.
What? No. That's not it at all. Oh, good gracious, this isn't a student. No, this is someone you haven't met.
I don't have time for this.
Oh, come on, Oz, help me out here. I'm desperate.
Okay, fine. Just promise you'll go away if you're not gonna help me. Look, overprotective parents aside, I'm assuming this woman's an adult who can make her own decisions. Just politely ask her if she's interested.
Okay, but what if her mom convinces her to say no?
Then you politely leave her alone and don't bring it up again.
Really? Because I could.
You're not listening. Let me frame it this way. Do you want me to show you what it'll be like if the Ronoct escapes and comes for you?
No. I'm not sure why I'd want to see... Run, Oz! I'll hold it off here! Sound the alarm! Where did... Wait, what? Hang on, where did... Hey, wait a minute. Oz, that was you! That was an illusion! That was not funny! Why would you even do that?
Because I have no time for this, and I need to demonstrate something important that you need to understand. Plus, you're blowing me off when I'm asking for help, so I'm kinda pissed about it. Now, I'm going to ask you again. Do you want to see the Roanoke escape and—
No! I told you the first time. No. No means no. Yes, I get it. That makes a lot of sense when you put it that way. I guess I'll just do all those things you just said. Thanks for the advice, Oz. Much obliged.
No problem, Professor. My pleasure.
And listen, I'm not blowing you off. I promise Thotsev is good people, and you can trust her on that. I would know.
Wow, that is so reassuring. What are you doing, Nazaret?
Enter.
Hello, Father.
You're late.
Good to see you too.
I heard about your role in the buyout of Belizen Designs. Very impressive.
Thank you.
Once their legal department is fully integrated, we should be able to strong-arm Ronom into allowing our plans for southern expansion.
I'm sure Dr. Saran will be happy to hear that.
She likely will. Now, what does the next trimester look like for Christina?
Father. Look, I know you like to cut right to business, but first there's something we need to discuss.
And that would be?
Kheil.
Fallon, I am far too busy to indulge in petty arguments today.
It's not petty, it's important.
She is strong and tactically gifted, and her education will continue to refine these qualities. End of discussion.
Yes! Yes! See what you said there? Why can't you just tell her that?
Because she is arrogant and headstrong. And that ego of hers is a danger to—
Ego? Ego? She only throws her weight around like a circus act because you never seem to notice when she really does well. She's not a soldier. She's a kid.
She is a soldier, Fallon. Do not delude yourself. She has worked hard to make it so, and her skill is admirable. But that skill led to arrogance, which hinders her ability to lead.
Look, I'm just saying that this problem might be solved by giving her a little praise every once in a while. Is that so bad?
Indulging her would only make it worse. She must learn to fight for the right reasons, not for the praise of a superior officer.
Way to dodge the point, Dad. Look, logistics aside, she's always a ball of stress when I visit, and that's just unhealthy.
The training is stressful. It is part of the lifestyle.
No, not like this. She likes the training. She likes the people and the energy. If you would just, I don't know, say good job once in a while.
You weren't coddled either, and you turned out fine.
You didn't raise me. Mom did. Mom actually understands how people work. Maybe she could help a kid through this kind of crap, but Kheil doesn't have my mom. She has you.
You never once needed me to hold your hand.
Yes, I did! How could you not see that?
Fallon!
And maybe Kheil does too.
Duly noted. Are you quite finished?
Yes. That's all I had to say.
Then let's review those predictions for the upcoming trimester.
Yes, sir. We, have some new leads in Messinish, and the market in Kailis is showing signs of volatility.
You missed one. The world is over.
Show off.
Alright. I'm thinking the usual shoot big guns approach to stress relief isn't working out today. What's going on, kiddo?
Nothing. Just. Distracted by an independent study project. Brainy type stuff.
Is that Kheil speak for? I jumped into a half-baked scheme again, and now I can't back out without losing face?
No. It means I'm trying to tackle a logistics problem.
Ah, of course. Logistics problems are best tackled with supervised violence and cryptic evasions.
No. They're best tackled when the hidden cameras that monitor high-traffic student areas are actually where they're supposed to be. Speaking of which, the Citadel used to be crawling with bugs. Where'd they go?
Someplace where nosy kids can't find them and make silly faces at my staff.
Aw, for real? Come on, if I was bothering people, you could have said something.
Don't give yourself so much credit. We didn't relocate all that equipment just because you distract the monitor guys. With a real inspector in town, we can't risk exposing our surveillance ops, or Castaina would demand access to the system. Why do you... Actually, do we even want to know why you're suddenly interested?
Well, I've been thinking...
Uh-oh.
No, I swear this one makes sense. I'm tracking a ring of rule breakers, and I need to keep an eye on 2 key traffic nexuses so I can find them easier. Could I borrow?
Nope.
Please? Just a scope, maybe a couple of cameras?
Kid, listen. If it were up to me, I'd say, sure, go nuts. You'll get in trouble and it'll be hilarious. But first, it's not up to me. And second, you get me in trouble, and that's only funny when it happens to someone else.
I could have just grabbed one out of a cache instead of asking nicely.
And I appreciate you making the very mature decision to play by the rules for once. So listen. All I'm asking is that you respect my decision, not only as your superior officer, hint hint, but also as someone who has no desire to be an accessory to your latest sinister plot.
My plots are not sinister. Elle says they're naively haphazard. Okay. How about this then? We set the practice launchers to max velocity for 1 minute. If I can take out more targets than you, I get to borrow one thing. Just one. Deal?
You didn't listen to a word I said, did you?
I know! Chain of command and rules and stuff, but... Please, Uncle Z!
Here we go again with the big dewy eyes and the nicknames. Would one of you folks kindly talk some sense into this brat?
20 Linget says she whoops him.
What? 30 Linget says he whoops her, and you get latrine duty.
Get him, Kheil! We believe in you!
Unbelievable.
Yes!
I should throw you all in the stockade. Do we have a stockade? Alright, kid, you're on. But if you lose, you join Lieutenant Buckethead over there on the janitor squad.
Moving vehicles of that speed should be banned. What's next on the schedule?
That would be the control center, which is that building over there. Brett, I think we should prioritize letting you catch your breath.
You do care. Bit of a secret sweetie, aren't you? A brisk business on the outside, heart of gold on the inside?
Not really, no.
Oh, give yourself a little credit. My colleagues back at the office are just merciless when I go all wibbly like this.
It's just common courtesy, really. Do you, need anything?
No. Give me a moment and I'll pull it together. Oh my goodness! What was that?
Probably just target practice. They keep a small outdoor firing range out back.
A firing range? But this building is accessible by tram. I didn't see any ID checkpoints. A student could... This is entirely unacceptable!
Technically, it does comply with Castaña's firearm safety mandate. Yeesh. Some dream assignment, Professor Ghibli-Puffs. Hey, Chief Z, heads up. The inspector is inbound.
Al, what's... Oh, gotcha. All right, we'll get things ready. Thanks for the heads up. Change of plans, kiddo. The inspector's on the way. Hey!
Victory for Kheil.
Fine. You win, you little cheater. Just help me recalibrate these launches to standard speed before the inspector throws a hissy fit.
Is that the pencil pusher?
The one who could shut us all down. Yes. Afternoon, patron. Can I help you?
I believe so, host. Inspector Loxan Billisht, Castaña Board of Educational Compliance. I heard gunshots.
Yes, just your standard practice rounds, Inspector. Security Chief Roktimich Renokok at your service.
Standard practice rounds fired at above regulation target speeds, judging by the meters on those cannons. I'm afraid that merits a citation, Chief Zhrenokog. Not off to a good start, are we? This is a strictly outdoor firing range.
Yes, ma'am. State of the art and fully certified.
So I see. Now that placard over there, is that a certificate of standard approval by the Firearms Safety Council?
That is what it says, ma'am.
Ooh, that's unfortunate. Allow me to clarify something for you. Standard approval requires compliance with Senatorial Zoning Law HB 208, specifically with Section C, Paragraph 8. No range may be located on or within 1 mile of land allocated for residential use. And this academy and its grounds are indeed considered a residential area.
Correct, which is why we were granted a special exceptions permit from the council.
I'll need to verify it.
Of course. Lieutenant, would you pull up the docs for Inspector Billisht?
Sure thing, Chief.
That bug's gonna be a problem, aren't they?
No, they aren't. We've got our bases covered.
And don't talk about people in other languages. It's rude. Shit.
Wait! Is that a student? I assumed she was one of... This is unacceptable! Chief Shredikog! Why is this young lady in possession of a Sajani 13 assault rifle?
'Cause I have a permit?
Nice try, dear, but you can't be a day over 12 years old. You don't expect me to believe...
First of all, I'm 16.
The minimum age for a gun permit is 18, my dearie.
Well, yeah, but there's exceptions. It's in the firearm safety mandate. Article 3, Section B. Individuals aged 15 and older may submit to a battery of standardized examinations and assessments of suitability, and, should they pass, be granted a 3-year license to carry firearms. I passed 2 written exams, all 3 practical gun safety tests, 2 KBIS background checks, and a full-on physical and psych assessment. All of my scores are perfect. I've memorized that whole freaking document. I earned this permit, like it or not.
Let me see that. It's legitimate.
Yep, very legitimate. Thank you. Hey, Chief, I'ma put this stuff back in the armory.
Thanks. Good shooting, kiddo. Now, Inspector Billisht. You're likely extremely busy, so let's get going. Would you like a review of the legal documentation first, or should I walk you through the range and outbuildings?
Documentation, please. My predecessor was not very thorough. I'd like to be sure nothing slipped past him. Let's start with the permits dating back to early 6102.
6102? Ma'am, that's before the school was founded.
I'm aware. Mr. Nazaret would have had to get the Senate's approval and proper building permits up to 3 years in advance. I'll need to verify them.
Damn, you're thorough.
I do my job. Now, let's see those papers.
No way you're getting past Z, Bugface. And no way those truants are getting past me.
Crazy four-legged sugar ball runs way too fast for a...
Buddy!
Hey, buddy. You haven't happened to see a bright pink monstrosity go blazing by, have you?
Who, the inspector?
Oi. Yeah, that's her. I'm stuck being her personal office butler until further notice.
Ouch. That sucks.
I'm supposed to somehow keep her off everyone's backs. And she's already here? Give me the damage report.
0 damage, General. Z's got it handled. If you're thinking of swooping in to rescue him, you're fresh out of luck. And if you want to personally rip Inspector Bug-Eye a new one, you better get in line.
Oh, thank goodness. So nobody needs my help for once?
Nope. Already taken care of. The exalted Sparkle Face just got schooled by yours truly.
That sounds either extremely gratifying or disastrous. Please tell me you kept it professional.
Of course I did. She spouted legal jargon, I spouted it back. Who'd you think you're talking to? Tajo?
Kheil, why do you have that scope?
What, this thing? It's my prize for outshooting the chief through totally legit means.
Tell me you didn't steal it.
What? No, I mean, kinda. It's a little vague, to be honest.
Sure it is. Come here, we've gotta talk. Look, about your plan. Normally, I'm careful to avoid discouraging your shenanigans, because they're cute and harmless, even when they don't make sense. But this one's an exception. You're raising a lot of red flags, Kheil.
Wait, what? Oh, come on,
A couple of hours ago, you took my phone out of Oz's hands and gave yourself access to things you don't have permission to look at.
Sure, but I scrubbed the record like you taught.
And you did this during the morning class block, right when there's a good chance that someone was looking at those records in real time.
Oh. Oh, crap.
Oh, crap isn't the half of it. Security breaches like that get people fired. At minimum. You could have got me demoted, maybe even expelled.
Crap. I'm sorry, Al. I wasn't thinking.
Correct. You weren't. And now you've waltzed into Security's HQ and vaguely stolen an expensive piece of equipment, while the new KBEC inspector is up there ripping Chief a new one. I need to know, in all honesty, what you think of your plan's chances of success.
Slim to none. It's always slim to none.
And knowing that, you still almost threw Z and me under the bus to make it happen.
Damn it, I didn't mean to get you in trouble. Ow.
You didn't. We both got lucky this time. I'm just confused. If you know this truant hunting idea won't work, why are you still so fixated on it?
Fine. You want the truth? Nothing I do is gonna work. There's no reason why I shouldn't have graduated by now. Dad has no reason to keep holding me back. Read the context of the situation. Yeah, I got that years ago. It's not a complicated concept, you know? I just don't see why. I'm doing everything right. Everyone says so, but it's never enough. Somewhere, there's a bar I'm supposed to reach, and I can't jump high enough to touch it. And even if I could, I can't see it. And until I somehow get there, I'm stuck being publicly humiliated once a year, no matter what I do or how well I do it. So yeah, I'm gonna go with any stupid idea that might get me past this block. If I just sit here and do nothing, then I'm basically just a big waste of air. I gotta make this work out. This is my whole life. But I never meant to hurt anybody.
Hey. Come here. There. You good? I'm good. Alright. If you want the scope back, listen up. You've got to promise me something. Okay. Promise you'll stop and think before you do anything about these students skipping out in their classes. Make sure everything you do is harmless, and that it won't get others in trouble either.
I promise.
Say it like you mean it.
I super mega triple promise?
Not good enough. Swear it on your title.
I swear on my honor as Supreme Grandmaster Champion of Legendary Warrior 8 that none of my half-baked ideas will harm, or cause harm to be done, to myself or any innocent bystanders.
Or truants.
Dang it. Or truants.
So mote it be. Here. Go have fun, fill me in later.
Oh, I'll have fun, alright. Starting with a certain Lord Fuzzbucket. Have you seen Oz?
Oh, shoot. Hey, when you find him, could you do me a favor? He called me earlier, said he needed something. It sounded important, but I was stuck babysitting the Pink Menace, so my hands were tied. Check on him for me, see if you can help him out?
Sure thing, I'm on it!